Okay, tonight's meal at the club is going to be skirt steak. I have 3 nice skirt steaks here. Skirt steak, flank steak, and bavette steaks all come from the same. It's all around the stomach of the cow. Skirt steaks are more on the side. I think they have the most flavor. Flank steak is great too. They're really all good. A bavette steak is just a fancy way of saying flank steaks. So these have to be marinated. I like to marinate them at least 6 or 7 hours in advance. So I have some limes. I have a lemon, shallot, garlic, chili pepper flakes, oregano, and we're just going to proceed to start chopping this up. You always want to use real garlic. That stuff in the jars, it's horrible. I think it causes heartburn to customers. I've known a few lazy chefs over the years that use that. I've never used it. It's terrible. I'm going to chop this up real fine. You can chop all this up real fine together. Then I'm going to juice these, and then I'll show you the next step. GoPro. Okay, we have our chopped up shallots, oregano, and garlic. We're going to add our citrus. Going to add our pepper flakes. Going to add a little bit of Lea & Perrin. A little bit of soy. A little bit of teriyaki, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of mustard. I like to use the Oriental hot mustard for this when I'm out, so I'm going to use some of my own homemade Dijon in there. There's Dijon. Okay, then I'm going to whisk it up. A little bit of salt. Okay, there's some nice marinade. The next thing we're going to do is going to check these steaks, see if they need any trimming. Okay, we have our steaks here. There's a fair amount of fat, some sinew on them. So we're just going to go through there. If it's fat, leave the fat on there. But like this sinew right here, take some of this off. Like I said before, excuse me. Like I said before, a lot of people complain in a restaurant, my steak was tough. It's because it's 90% because it wasn't trimmed right. People are used to ordering, grocery store steaks where they're pre-trimmed. Okay, a little bit here. Here. Okay, we're going to serve this. I'm going to show you how to make a nice chimichurri sauce. A little bit spicy to go with it. You can also, a lot of people make like a pineapple salsa. That's kind of played out these days. Okay, I don't go crazy. Let's trim them up a little bit. Really want to leave the fat on there. It's kind of a lean cut of meat. All right, so here we have them. We're going to marinate them. Going to marinate them in a Pyrex glass baking dish. make sure you get the marinade in there. That looks great, doesn't it? Alright, now we're going to marinate these for probably 5 to 6 hours here tonight. Then we're going to cook them on a super hot grill. And I'll show you the next step, how to make the chimichurri sauce. Okay, now it's time to make our chimichurri sauce. We have, I probably only used, we got 3 halves of limes, 2 cloves of garlic, some cilantro, some Italian parsley, some oregano, and I like to use watercress. Kosher salt, red pepper flakes, the light canola olive oil blend, and some red wine vinegar. So what I kind of like to do is we're gonna make this in the blender. So just give it a quick chop up a little bit so it goes in the blender a little bit easier. Doesn't take as much time. Okay, got that in the blender. A couple cloves of garlic. Add the lime. Salt. And red pepper flakes. Olive oil. Alright, I'm going to blend it up and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, there's our chimichurri sauce. You can see it. Probably should have made a little more, but it should be good for 5 people. That's it. That's what you want to get. If you make this the night before, it'll lose its color. It'll like turn a darker color. I like to make it like really close before I'm ready to serve it. Okay, here you have it. You have it. I'm getting ready to grill this. You want to get your grill as hot as humanly possible for this, and make sure it's clean. Like, burn your grill off. Make sure it's not going to catch on fire. Get everything ready for it. Get everything ready for your grill. Get everything, you know, so you're not going to have a flame up. I'm serving this with a nice broccoli rabe and some sauteed red peppers, and I already grilled some sweet potatoes. That's what they look like. Ooh, that's hot as hell. Serving it with some nice grilled sweet potatoes. And none of my condiments have garlic in it. Like, none of my vegetables or potato has garlic in it, because this already has garlic. And a lot of young chefs, and I'm not a young chef, I'm an old chef, but they garlic bomb everything. When you have garlic prominent in one main item in your dish, you don't need garlic and everything. So we have nice sweet potatoes with it. We got some broccoli rabe here, gonna go with it, and some sauteed red peppers. And I'll be checking back with you with the next step. That's what it looks like when it comes off the grill. Like I said, always rest your meat for 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna rest this for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna slice it up. Okay, it's time to serve the flank steak. The striations of this flank steak are here. You want to cut it against the grain. It's very important. This came out perfect. Using a slicer my dad got me when I was in culinary school a long time ago. Okay. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells really good. Came out really good. That's good. All right, here we go. Put a few limes around it, and that's it.